If you like this video, why not subscribe?
Hey everybody, today I'd like to share with you something I've created called the Frugal Filmmaker Short Film Idea Deck. And this was built because I was struggling with writer's block on a short film that I've been developing, and I didn't know what to do, so I thought, hey, I'll turn to the web and look for some ways to spark my creativity, because I know there are lots of products out there like this, cards or dice that'll give you imagery that'll help you develop your story. But I didn't quite find what I was looking for, and so I started making this, especially because I didn't have any money to spend. So I found this site called printerstudio.com, and they let you build any kind of card set you'd like. And I decided to build mine based on a standard deck of face cards, because my prototype deck right here, I just took a deck of cards with a wide margin and I started writing words on them, because I wanted more words and not just imagery, so that the words would help spark my own images, just like a good book would. So I just started writing all these different kinds of words down on all the different face cards, and it took a long time, but I wanted something that was a little nicer than this, so I wanted to make my own deck. And so I'm glad I found the printerstudio.com site, because it allowed me to do that with some real basic tools. And this is what I ended up with. It actually came out pretty nice. They come in a plastic box, and I'm going to show you right here the jokers, because I don't have instructions with this, and so I thought it'll be nice to have just the basic layout of the cards on the jokers right here, which will help explain everything. And the jokers here have some basic terms that will help you develop your story. One is location of the story, occupation of a character, goal of the main character, an object that's important to the story, a twist ending if you want one, tone of the story, or this could also be a character trait, and a character verb, and I'll explain what that means here in a minute. So I'll just go ahead and start showing you some of the cards. And of course you would shuffle these and just start flipping them over. And so let's say you want to start with your location. Well, your first location is a studio, and these terms are purposefully vague so that you'll fill in the blanks and develop them yourself. It could be a TV studio, it could be an art studio, it could be a studio apartment. Our first character is a clerk of some kind. What kind of clerk? I don't know. A hotel clerk, clerk, an accountant, clerk in a law firm, whatever. Clerks, based on the movie Clerks, you could have some guys, in a convenience store, or a person in a convenience store. A second character could be a washer, as a dishwasher, car washer, maybe he works with a power washer, whatever. What's the goal of the main character? The character wants to secure something. What does he want to secure? You can come up with something, or maybe you go to the card here which says camera. Maybe he's trying to get a camera, wants to buy a new camera, steal a camera, whatever. Let's say you want a twist ending. Here it would be meaningless villain, maybe a villain who ends up having no power at all because of the way the story twists at the end, or whatever. Come up with something by yourself. Down here we have the tone of the story. It could be a very involved story, or maybe this is a character trait of one of the characters. Maybe the first character is involved and the other character is hurtful. Now the character verbs on the bottom here are basically how these characters treat other people, or how they treat the other character. For example, if you want one character, how they're going to treat the other character, they command the other character. You want them to command the other character. And maybe the second character wants to reject the first character. So things like that. These are basically just real simple terms to help you develop your own story. Now notice they are printed on face cards. You've got your 4 suits, you've got your different colors, and the purpose of that is essentially to give you 52 cards, but also you could use the colors and suits in other ways. You could use the 4 suits as maybe compass points if you're looking for directions to the location, or there could be seasons. The red and the black could be used to indicate gender. Man has 3 letters, red has 3 letters, black has 5 letters, woman has 5 letters, stuff like that. Of course, you could use the numbers for various things. If you wanted to determine an amount of time or years or whatever, you could just draw a card and use the numbers on the face cards. You could also use the symbols for whatever. Maybe the diamonds could indicate wealth, money, jewelry. The hearts could indicate love, affection, that kind of thing. Now notice also that I've got these images printed here. Some really good ones that I got from morgueFile.com, which is a great site if you're looking for royalty-free imagery to use in whatever place you want. But these are supposed to give you ideas about situations that could generate conflict. Here we have oxygen tanks. Here we have a broken glass. Here we have a decaying statue, or a corroding statue. Here we have a key and a lock. Here's a spill of some kind. And the list goes on and on. Here's a crocodile who's upset. So you could use this imagery all by itself to create a story, or you could use it along with all the terms, along with all the things you've developed already. So that's kind of the whole idea. It's just sort of, there's not really any specific format to use this stuff. It's just supposed to help kind of set your mind free and push you in a certain direction that maybe you didn't think of before, that could help you in developing whatever story you think might be buried inside of your brain. Of course, this doesn't guarantee anything, and this system isn't perfect. It's just kind of what I've come up with so far, but I'd be really interested to hear feedback about this. And you can get this deck of cards right here by using the link below to Printer Studio, and you can print up your own deck the same way I did and have it sent to your house. They are less than $10 plus shipping, but the website itself gives you coupons, and one of the coupons that kind of pops in and out is $5 off of your order, and there's no minimum on your order, so you could order this $8 to $9 deck of cards and have it delivered for $5 in shipping. But if you get that coupon, the $5 would be taken off. It would just, so you'd have this deck for less than $10. So I'd be curious if anyone out there wants one of these, if you order one for yourself, to kind of give me an idea what you think. Or you could give me your idea in the comments section below, what you think about this whole idea, if this is worthwhile or not. I've taken a lot of time to kind of build this because I thought it was interesting. I thought it could be helpful. I actually look forward to using this in the future. The short film I was working on kind of developed itself over time by the time this was actually ready and I could pay for it. But in the meantime, I can use it on other things. Or maybe this would be good as a giveaway prize or something like that. But anyway, this is the Frugal Filmmaker short film idea deck, and I hope you find it useful. And I thank you for watching.